Hi, my name is Trevor Deary and I'm Mr. NHS.
My name is Jorge Maldonado and I'm Mr. Soccer.
What's up, y'all? My name is Sam Freed and I'm Mr. Cross Country.
My name is Ben Fletcher and I'm Mr. Volleyball.
Hi, my name is Daniel and I'm Mr. Basketball.
Hi, my name is Stephen Tran and I'm Mr. Tennis.
Hi, my name is Avery Colley and I'm Mr. Thespian.
Hey, I'm David and I'm Mr. Choir.
Hi, my name is Caleb Eddings and I'm Mr. Band.
Hi, my name is Noah and I'm Mr. Ready, Set, Teach.
Hey, I'm Nathan. I'm Mr. Mr. Pal, and come check it out on April 18th.
Good morning, Panthers. Today is Friday, April 10th. I'm Colton.
And I'm Ronald.
And you're watching PTV. Hey, do you remember that bomb threat that we had 3 years ago?
Yeah, I heard our school's making extreme efforts to improve our security.
In the spring of 2012, a Pflugerville high school student made several violent threats against his classmates, teachers, and principals. One of these threats was planned for April 20th, the anniversary of the Columbine shootings.
I came to school on that day, and the first thing I noticed was the hallways were completely empty, meaning during passing periods there was little to nobody there.
Students who came to school that day were stuck in their second period classrooms while police investigated the threat.
I was in Miss Gripp's class for English, and we just heard over the intercom, lockdown, this isn't a drill, we didn't know how long it was going to last or anything.
I wasn't quite sure exactly what was going on, but I knew that we were supposed to stay in the room and we couldn't go out.
I was scrolling through Twitter just seeing what was going on, and everyone was like, oh, there's a bomb threat at the school and stuff like that. And that's kind of how I just heard about it, because it was just circulated in 30 minutes. Once one person knew, everyone else knew.
That day was not a fun day. I remember it vividly because the threat was deemed credible. I mean, we were on alert for everything.
About 2 weeks later, Pflugerville High School student Stuart Baxter Little was arrested and eventually sentenced to 3 years probation. 2 years later, Pflugerville Independent School District passed a $287 million bond that included $4.7 million for safety and security upgrades. The majority of that money went to installing entry vestibules at every school in the district by next August.
We're here at Rio Haas Elementary, which was one of the first schools in Pflugerville ISD to receive an entry vestibule. Here's how the vestibules work. There are 2 sets of doors at the main entrance. The outer set remains unlocked, while these doors stay locked. Those locked doors force visitors to enter through the front office.
When we check people in, they put their driver's license in the system. It runs a background check for certain offenses. If the driver's license scan indicates that there are certain offenses on that person's record, there is a red flag. They are not allowed into the building.
Our entrances are fairly open at a number of our campuses, and a large part of that entrance and egress is on the honor system. And so with our bond package, we wanted to address that and make it a requirement that they come through our office.
I am really grateful that we have the vestibule doors. I was a principal of another campus in this district prior to opening Rio Haas that did not have the vestibule doors. Now, the office staff tried their very best to monitor when people came in the building, but if they turned their head at the wrong time and someone came in, they could get past the office and we would not see them.
I think in this day and time, you can't be too safe. So yes, I think it's necessary. If it does nothing else, it provides peace of mind for everybody within the building.
Yes, ma'am. Though the entry vestibules keep unwanted visitors out, some students feel the root of the problem lies inside the school.
Our answer shouldn't be lock the doors and start searching everyone. The answer should be, let's fix the problem before it starts. Let's get students help and let's focus on bullying and the psychological effects of, mental disorders and stuff, as opposed to just fixing this one problem when it shows up.
There's 3 types of safety that we focus on: social, emotional, and physical. Having our counselors and even a trusted teacher or staff member that you can trust to go to and confide in, I think that's really the key.
It's been almost 3 years since Stuart Baxter Little made threats against Pflugerville High School. Do today's students and staff feel safe at school?
You read stories about Columbine and other schools that had threats like that, and you never think that could have been us. But looking back at that entire thing, it made me realize that this isn't something that just happens to random schools away from you. This could potentially happen to you.
I mean, I feel safer at my house and in public because most of the
violence you see happening in America today takes place at public schools, and our school especially has had multiple threats.
I think this school is an extremely safe environment. We are much better than most schools our size, which really sounds ironic considering the amount of entryways that we have. We all realize now that we live in a different world, and we have to be more cautious. I think our awareness has gone up, and now we don't walk around saying, oh, that'll never happen here. We walk around saying, we're not going to allow that to happen here.
Reporting for PBS Student Reporting Labs with Casey Aguilar, Patton LaBelle, and Matthew Spellings, I'm Kennedy Huff.
Hey, did you hear that we have the #1 hurler in the nation at our school?
No, who?
Marcus McWilliams.
You might know Marcus McWilliams as a defensive back on Friday nights. However, he is also well known as a track standout in Pflugerville.
I run the 110 hurdles, 300 hurdles, 4x1, long jump, and triple jump. My main sport is track. Training is, I don't know, it's complex. A lot of running, a lot of hip work, technique stuff, working on speed and in between the hurdles and stuff like that. Last year I ended up breaking the school record and having the second fastest time at Texas Relays.
He set the 110-meter hurdle record last year, and we're forward to see him do better this year, so I didn't put the record up last year, and should be able to put the new one up this year. I think other kids see him working hard, him striving to be the best, him getting points and medals. So I think they look at that and they say, well, they want to achieve the same thing too, get the medals and have all the hardware to bring home.
Marcus missed out on state last year due to eligibility. However, this year he has raised his standards.
My plan is to go all the way to state, hopefully first place.
Yes, I can see Marcus making it to state this year, as long as he stays focused.
Yeah, I hopefully running at U of H is my plan.
I can see Marcus continue his track career. I can see him future going on to the Olympics.
Reporting for PTV with Timothy Lawrence, Colton Campbell, and Nathan Goldfuss, I'm Ronald Elliott.
Hey man, I'm having a real bad day. I really need someone to talk to.
I can talk to you, pal.
The Peer Assistance and Leadership Program was started in 1980 at Austin High School. PALS, as it is more commonly known, now has programs in schools across the country.
PALS is based on the idea that students benefit from getting help from other students. It's that peer-to-peer mediation and that peer-to-peer relationship that helps to promote self-esteem and good habits. It helps to strengthen our school community.
Well, most of the students throughout all the years I've been involved have said it's helped them grow as a person. It teaches them a skill of giving to others rather than just worrying about themselves. They have a responsibility now to kind of pass down their legacy and the good parts of them to another generation.
The PHS PALS go to Brook Hollow Elementary and Park Crest Middle School every week to mentor younger students.
PALS definitely has, for me, has brought me out of like my shy shell. It shows, and that's what I try to do with my pals. I show them that it's okay to explore.
I like to get the chance to help kids out because I really love kids. That's the kind of job I want to do when I'm older, and it teaches you to put others first, and it just benefits your life.
Once a year, PALS across the state come together for the annual PALS Conference.
The PAL Conference for some is the highlight of the year. It is a ton of fun. It's a 2-day event, and we meet with other PALs from around the state. And we do a lot of leadership activities, group bonding activities. The PALs go and hear presentations put on by other PALs about special topics. We did one, Pflugerville High School did one on poverty and homelessness in Central Texas.
PALS not only gives back to our community and provides an outlet for younger students, but also helps the high school students involved in the program.
Now, Pflugerville High School PAL students, always my fire-up group. They were loving, caring. The one thing I know for sure is that they're going to be upstanding for what they say they are.
I like our family that we have in PAL, getting to know new people, our differences, but how yet our differences make up our family, our PALs, our PAL class.
I think it brings the opportunity for kids to make a difference. I mean, there's a lot of clubs, but there's not a club like PALS where you get to really affect the lives of others.
Reporting for PTV with Mercedes Aseji and Gabby Ramdani, I'm Ronald Elliott.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Panthers. I'm Ronald.
And I'm Colton.
And thanks for watching
PTV.